Urban Guide is brought to you by Cocosia Artisan Chocolates in association with Higher Electronics Middle East, powered by Ambreen. Hospitality partner, Meridien, Dubai. Media partner, Filmfare Middle East. Official radio partner, Radio Spice 105.4.
We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. And here we are back with the Urban Guide Season 2 with me, your host Garima. And this time I'm going to kickstart your weekend by taking you to a beautiful and mesmerizing evening of the Opera on the Beach, which was held in our city. The Choir Fest Middle East provided opportunities for anyone interested in singing to come together and attend workshops on vocal technique, beatboxing, choral conducting, as well as solo masterclasses for singers and pianists with members of the Prince Consort who performed at the opening gala concert on the first day of the festival. The concert showcased the talents of the Prince Consort, a formidable group of singers that have all held starring roles at premier opera houses around the world. Immersed in the glorious world of opera in an awe-inspiring outdoor setting, Opera on the Beach took place at Jumeirah Beach Hotel, with the beauty of the Burj Al Arab providing a spectacular backdrop to this unforgettable occasion.
We love to sing, and we love our choir. We love the idea and the idea of choir. So we were very honored, and we were very lucky to get this chance to participate in such a festival like this. So we are expecting a lot, actually.
It reflects very well what Dubai stands for, bringing people together from all over the world and living together peacefully, celebrating together. And an event like that, in a venue like that as well, is very much reflecting what Dubai is all about.
The Prince Consort performed a program of operatic music and song, including perennial favorites as well as lesser-known works. This event was the gala concert opening for the Choir Fest Middle East 2014, an exciting new festival brought to you by the Score Classical, which aims to recognize and celebrate the rich diversity of choral music that is being performed by choirs across the region.
One of the wonderful things about this event is the fact that we've got all these international choirs. We've got choirs singing in Tagalog, we've got choirs singing in Arabic, we've got the choir from Baghdad coming. This is an event that brings people together, and it's quite unique in that way.
Well, that was a perfect start to your weekend. By the way, have you ever noticed the importance of that small little bulb in your room? Don't you think it suddenly brightens up your day when you just switch it on? And now imagine when so many of them just get together. That's exactly where I'm taking you right now in our segment In the Town, to an event called Dubai Festival of Lights. Dubai Festival of Lights. For 10 nights in a row, downtown Dubai was one of the brightest spots on the planet with an epic light show in the month of March. MR Properties had joined hands with the famous Vie de Lyon Festival of Lights to bring this magical experience to Dubai.
It's very positive so far. People are walking around, wandering around, and I think they are rediscovering their city, through different colors, it's just a new idea of the city at night, and I think people are very responsive to that kind of things, yes.
From the riverfront promenade to the Dubai Mall and past the Burj Khalifa, the length and breadth of downtown Dubai was lit up like the stars in the sky. Truly and rarely a view in itself for residents and tourists to enjoy and experience.
Yeah, of course, it's a very nice concept. Yeah, it's really nice concept because it's like artistic. Yeah, it's a way of making art, so it's really nice.
Last year they had the fire and the fountain, which was great, the fire and the water. And then today the lights and the water is great, it's amazing.
To take a small little break, but don't go anywhere, as we'll be right back right here on the Urban Guide Season 2 to continue with our segment In the Town. Welcome back to your show and to your segment In the Town. And now it's time for us to take you to the Art Week held in Dubai, an event celebrating a true collection and display of art for all you art lovers in the town. The umbrella initiative that includes Art Dubai, Design Days Dubai and Sikka showcases the broad program of cultural events taking place across the UAE. Art Week positions the Gulf regionally and internationally as a place of artistic production and home to numerous cultural centers.
I think it's great, and I think it's great especially for the viewers, because once you're here and presenting work, you have to stand in front of your gallery and tell people, introduce them to the galleries, artists that you're representing. But I think it's extremely fun, and I would recommend for anybody to come and check it out.
Every year it's becoming much more professional, and including, of course, and getting much more interest from all the world. And all this region and Dubai and Sharjah, I think it's already now, but maybe in the nearest future, it really will be the center of the contemporary art of the world. I feel like that. So a pleasure for us to be here.
From expansive new museum projects in Doha to the thriving Dubai gallery scene, from one-off happenings, projects and installations to festivals and fairs, Art Week serves to demonstrate the dynamism and progressive spirit of the region's cultural scene. Art Week actively encourages collaborations with art organizations, colleges, commercial galleries and non-commercial spaces, and helps to promote the UAE as the center of the knowledge economy in the region and as a home for the creative industries.
Tried to bring a very thoughtfully curated exhibition that would tie the artists together, and they represent a variety of nationalities: American, Egyptian, Mexican, and Australian. So I'm very excited to show an array of international artists here in Dubai this year.
With that, it's time to move the show ahead and take an exit from the segment In the Town to enter your dream castle with your favorite Nicole. So let's find out which castle waits your attention today, and of course, a few amazing tips from the owner themselves so that you can deck up your dream pad too.
Welcome to your fantasy world, your dreamland, only on our dream castles. Let's go see the next beautiful house we have lined up. Today on Dream Castles, we're joined by Faraz Faraz, thank you for having us in your beautiful home.
Thank you.
And so Faraz, tell me, you'll have been living here for about 4 years now.
Yes, it's been 4 years.
What's the first thing somebody should keep in mind when they're going to design on a blank canvas completely?
Well, you need to have a color theme in mind, basically a theme in mind, because you need to know, okay, this I want to do this theme over here, this theme in the bedroom, so the theme is very important. And what goes in is the lighting effect, more lighting and the paint color which you're going to use. Because sometimes, you know, you want to do a lot of stuff in a room and then you mess it up because there's no color coordination, the furniture is not going right. And so I think the main thing is the theme and the color combination.
Alright, did you also do a lot of research when you were decorating your house?
Not really. We just, we had some themes in mind and we said, okay, we want this one. For example, this room, we said we wanted like a black and a gray look, you know, so that's what we did. We
it looks really sophisticated,
black and grey look.
Really
so yeah, I mean, that's it. And you know, so this is how we have done this room. And then obviously the other rooms, we said, okay, we wanted contemporary. So we did contemporary. Somewhere we said we want classical, so we went in classical.
So you all did whatever you all wanted. You all tried to cover everything to make yourselves happy.
Yeah, you can say
essentially,
that. To fulfill your designing desires.
That's a good thing. At least you're happy with every part of the house. You can have a different mood everywhere you go.
It's good, yeah, because we do only get time to spend on weekends because we're working, come late. So Friday when we are at home, we make sure we are at home that day, the whole day.
To enjoy everything.
To enjoy everything.
And each other. Now the house reflects everybody's personality, all the people who live here. But was the decoration just one person's brainchild or did you all pitch in?
Well, it was mainly me and my wife. So we did it. I mean, when we were trying to get together, I mean, I had a different approach, she had a different approach. So the difficult part was to combine both approach together. And obviously the women, they have an upper hand when it comes to decoration.
Obviously.
So yeah, I had to give in.
Smart husband, smart husband. Can you give my viewers any advice or pointers?
Not to get in too many stuff. You know?
Okay.
That's what people do. They buy in too many stuff and then they have to squeeze in all in one room. And just keep a color coordination also. When suppose you're getting some furniture or something, you know, just you need to have a theme and a color combination in mind. So if you have something and you get something really which does not go in, even if it is expensive or whatever, it will not go in. So yeah, that's it.
Faraz, tell me about the outdoors also. How do you carry on your decorating outdoors?
Well, that's the most difficult part and the most expensive part.
Really?
Yeah. Well, living in Dubai and outdoors to have lush green, it's like you need to soil them. You need to have different kind of medicines. You know, every week or every 10 days you need to put in. You need to be in love with the plants to do those outdoors. If you're not in love with them, then they would die and your money would be wasted. Yeah. So you really need to take care of them. That's the most difficult part.
Tell me about your pool. Do you all spend a lot of time at the pool?
My kids, they do spend time at the pool. For me and my wife, maybe only on weekends when we are at home and on Friday. But kids normally they would jump when they would come from school. They would jump in.
How lovely.
Right in.
Faraz, thank you so much for having us in your beautiful house.
Welcome.
You've made me laugh so much. I haven't laughed this much in a long time. And I have a little gift for you. It's this wonderful cake from Cocosia. Then they're Artisan chocolates, and I hope you enjoy them with your family.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for being on our show.
Thank you.
Now it's time to exit your dream castle too, so that the break here can be enjoyed to the fullest and you come back all recharged for the last and the final segment of your show, The Urban Guide. Welcome back to your entertainment ride, The Urban Guide. Time now to get up close and frontal with the guest of the week as they come alive in conversation with Nicole. So get ready to witness your session of conversation.
A good businessman needs a nose for business. Where others see obstacles, he has to be able to see a lot of opportunity. And today we're in conversation with one such personality, Mr. Kulwant Singh, who is the proud owner of Llama Tours. Welcome to our show, Mr. Singh.
Thank you very much.
Can you please give us a brief history of your journey so far?
It's just been only 17 years that I've been into business, and I started this business immediately after my high school.
Okay.
I finished my 12th standard in Alain and then came to Dubai to search for a visa. In the search of a job, I ended up in a tourism company by default with reference to a friend of ours. Started knowing about what is tourism, and they asked me to be a guide for them for a few times. That their guide didn't show up, and they employed me with a 1,500 dirham salary. For about 5 months I was there, but I never got that pay. But I think, those 5 months taught me something that I wanted to do in my life. It showed me something that I could look for as a career. And I met a local friend of mine who I used to play football with, and started talking about setting up a tourism company, and started off with this tourism company called Lama Tours.
Everyone has their ups and downs on their way to success. Would you share some of these moments with us?
Ups and downs are there. I think if one does not know how to face his failures, he can never gain success in his life. So it's very important that whenever you see failures or you see the downside of business in your life, please take it positive and take it in a sense that it only teaches you something. It's an education that comes for free. It's an education, it's a tip that comes to you for free because you've gone through it. You might as well learn on it, improve on it, and move on in life. Ups has been plenty. We've always been very lucky with good staff, good people around, good opportunities from the leaders of this country, opportunities as being a destination which has been growing in terms of tourism. And it wasn't that easy for us to raise funds, but obviously we managed, in whatever limited funds we got, we managed to do our expansions wisely. We managed to do our investments in proper manner, which could actually give us our fruits later, I think, which we are getting today.
Who is the one person that you'd like to share the credit of your success with?
It's going to be obviously my wife, because I think she's been one person who's always been standing in thick and thin in all the times when we had ups and downs in life or in business. So she's been one supportive person who's been standing out there and saying that, go get it, we will wait for you, spend all the time that you can to solve the issues, solve the problems, and we will be supporting you all the way through.
If you weren't a businessman, what would you most probably have ended up doing?
I always wanted to do something else in my life, and because they say the grass is greener on the other side, you know. So I always think that my friends are doing good in real estate, and they're doing great in trading, and they're doing very well in shipping, and they're doing fantastic in gold and jewelry business. But fortunately or unfortunately, I never got the chance. I always got into default into tourism, and I've stayed there, and I'm continuing my career there. I feel comfortable now, and I think this is probably the best that I could do in my life, or this is something that I'm good at.
If someone wanted to convert their dreams into reality, what advice would you give them?
I think the leader of this country has always dreamt of the world's largest, the world's biggest, the world's massive, the world's most luxurious, and he's achieved it. So if we have an example in front of us, like the rulers of this country, which has proven over the last so many years, I think it's a perfect example, and it's a perfect scenario for any budding entrepreneur to learn from this and to realize that whatever they think, whatever they dream, if the vision is there, and if they've got the right vision, and if they put in a hard, dedicated work into it, efforts into it, they can achieve what they dream.
So everything's possible as long as you put your mind to it.
It's just a positive attitude, and if you've got the positive attitude of go and get it, I think you can get it, definitely.
Are you a people's person, or are you actually shy at heart?
You know, many people think that I'm Mr. Touch Me Not, or kind of a very tough guy. I'm not that way. I'm definitely a people's person. I think the success of any company comes with the people of that company. You must believe in your employees, because I believe they're the greatest assets of your company.
It's true.
I am a people's person. I like to laugh, giggle, joke, spend as much time possible with my staff.
You are very extroverted as well.
Yeah, I think it's very important, because an introvert person who cannot
survive in this world,
survive, who cannot probably be successful in whatever they do. It is very important to be an extrovert and
very social.
Always taking the first initiative or first step forward will definitely gain you an additional person in your life, an additional friend in your life.
Which is always good, why not?
Yeah, I
right?
believe one person you meet a day is 365 friends in a year, so it's very good, you know. So if you have 365 friends, it's a fortune.
That's wonderful. That's really brilliant. Now I'm going to give you a set of words and I want what comes into your mind immediately.
Right, something like the rapid fire.
Yes, something like rapid fire. All right, are you ready?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
First word, charity.
CSR, corporate social responsibility.
Okay. Work.
Passion,
Life.
gift of God,
Family.
lovable.
God.
Everyone must believe in.
Thank you, Mr. Singh, for such a wonderful conversation. We've had so much of fun with you today. We hope to see you again.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Pleasure was mine. Thank you.
And here we are heading towards the end of the show. But let's start with a beautiful thought. As I always say, keep smiling. As life is a beautiful thing, as it has so much to smile about. So keep smiling and welcome this week ahead with a big warm smile, as we promise to be right back next week on your show, The Urban Guide. With me, your host, Garima.